You know, during Christmas they could really market a Christmas Carol themed menu, fast food restaurants like McDonald's, Burger King. Easily they could just have a burger themed after the titular main character. His favorite catchphrase. Say it's the Christmas Carol Humburger. Humburger. He said humbug a lot. The Muppet one was the best one. The Muppet Christmas Carol, I think, is the best one. And of course, there was also, of course, you got a whole character in Disney lore named after Mr. Scrooge. So, there's an argument to be made there, but I don't know. That Muppet Christmas Carol was just fucking great. Fuck. Short of breath. Of course, that's kind of normal for me, but thing being sassy with me. Be sassy? Yeah, no. Hello. Welcome everyone back to Wolfstar Sins in Paradise. On the last episode, I don't fucking know, dude. I don't fucking know anymore. You know, I'm just doing my best, doing what I can to get by. Gotta do what I gotta fucking do. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous the amount of shit I gotta do today. Actually, I don't really have much planned to do today, so this is kind of it. This is just kind of it. Just kind of saying. So anyway, this is not overdubbed, by the way. You could probably tell something was amiss there. Whatever. The moment you set foot in your office, a familiar voice assails you. Oh, Christ.
There you are. Jenny, what took you so long? Good evening. We've got no time for this. Didn't you read my email?
There's plenty of time, Rose. I am here early, you know.
It's been like this ever since she arrived.
Good evening, Magnus.
Good evening, Jenny. Always a pleasure. You two ready to go see the man upstairs?
Excuse me, you will address her as Miss Mason while we are in this building.
Beg your pardon?
BFP employees are allowed a leniency to be informal, but security guards are prohibited from such familiarity.
Come on, Rose, you don't go pulling rank now.
You shouldn't encourage such behavior from guards, Jenny. Employees, especially research staff like us, are restricted from mingling with security due to the sensitive material we handle. I'm not interested in jeopardizing my employment, and if you care about Magnus as a friend, you would stop this behavior that comes with a high risk of getting him fired.
Right. My apologies. Good evening, Miss Mason.
Rose, really, this is not necessary at all.
No, Miss Mason, Miss Hawthorne is right.
You know what? I don't think I can do this right now. I'm too nervous, Jenny.
Please give us girls a moment. We won't be long.
All right, Miss Mason, Miss Hawthorne, I'll go grab another coffee and wait by the elevator if you don't mind.
Go right ahead, and thank you for putting up with my spastic boss.
Magnus lets out a groan of relief and leaves. You set down your things at your desk.
I know what you're going to say. How could you not be ready yet? It's been nearly a year, right?
Well, I don't want to rush her. She's clearly bothered, and even if she's a bit of a cunt, we should try to say something. So, what's made you so nervous anyway? It's just our boss.
I can't stop shaking. I haven't been this excited since I graduated and got my degree. You're just a little overwhelmed. The best way to get rid of that anxiety is to face the cause head on. See, my head knows you're right, but my feet don't seem to agree. Look, Rose, take my hand. What? I know it sounds stupid, but take a hold of my hand. Go on, it won't bite.
Rose reluctantly complies, grabbing hold of your hand with her shaking hand.
Your hand isn't shaking at all. You're so calm. Why is that? I'm used to getting a lot of attention. It's a much-needed trait to have when your face is constantly in front of cameras all day for millions of people. Okay, now take long, slow breaths. Just let in air in and out calmly.
You focus on breathing steadily, and Rose follows along, copying your rhythm.
Your hands seem to have stopped shaking. They have? How did you do that? I'm confident in myself, Rose, and your body picked up on that. So you stopped shaking.
You let go of her hands.
Ready to go face our boss together? Yeah, let's go.
You walk back towards the elevator and see Magnus. He stands up when you approach.
All set, ladies?
That's much better. See, Jenny, old dogs can learn new tricks. Rose, please, that's enough teasing. We're ready, Magnus.
Magnus mumbles something as he presses the button to summon the elevator car.
This'll be the first time seeing the upper levels for me. You haven't been up there either, right, Jenny? This is the closest I've ever got.
The elevator door opens and you all go inside.
Hang tight, this'll take a moment.
Magnus holds up a card to the key panel and an automated computer voice is heard.
Access granted. Please make a selection from the following options. Press button 1 for security station. Press button 2 for upper laboratory. Press button 3 for upper offices.
Fuck, how many buttons are there?
Press button 4 for rooftop. Press button 5 to cancel and reset menu to standard floor options.
Sorry, but you gotta let her go through all the options. Pressing buttons too early will cancel the process and we'd have to start all over again.
Gotta love technology. Seems like the more advanced we get, the more inconvenient life gets.
We're off.
The elevator doors close and the car begins to ascend. The ride up seems slow and uneventful, yet there's a tension growing in the back of your mind. The elevator slows to a stop, and the doors open.
Oh, the shore's going ashore.
You can't help but laugh at Magnus's remark. He's just a charming and delightful old world kind of a man.
Thanks, Captain. I don't get it.
Make sure we stay close together, no wandering off now.
Is there something we should know about Magnus?
We don't need the gun cameras to think that either you two are intruders and fire on you.
Oh, jeez. I'm not leaving your side.
You grab hold of Magnus's arm.
This'll probably work.
Hey, girl, you need to move over and share him.
Rose takes a hold of Magnus's other arm. Magnus grits his teeth and manages to force his lips into a smile.
Alright, let's move quickly.
Jesus, this is fucking ominous as shit. Is the big boss gonna be that plume of smoke guy? Or no, he's gonna be the fucker with the big teeth. I don't fucking know. I don't know anything. Those two could have been the same fucking character for all I know. I suck. I'm sorry. The hallway is dark, and you get an uneasy sense that you're being watched. It's because you are.
Why is it so dark in here?
Our boss's sensitivity is around a lot of light, Miss Hawthorne.
Maybe we should have brought a lantern?
No need to worry. We're already here, ladies.
Just keep on breathing, Rose. I don't need to be reminded to do that, Jenny, but thanks for your concerns.
Magnus opens the doors.
Please don't keep the boss waiting. Enter.
Dude, he's fucking nervous. He is not happy right now.
Here we go, Jenny.
Rose goes inside the room.
Magnus, are you feeling alright?
I'm fine, Miss Mason.
Look, about what Rose said earlier, I'm sorry. She means well, but
What comes out of her mouth makes her seem like a huge...
Please enter, Miss Mason.
Cold feeling washes over you. You enter a cold, dark room, and the doors are closed behind you. He's dead. Oh, Jesus Christ. Great. It's completely dark in here. I can't see a thing. I knew I should have brought along some kind of flashlight. Suddenly, all the lights inside the office turn on. It's no longer your imagination. The room temperature is much cooler inside the lavishly decorated office. In front of you is Rose. She seems too afraid to take another step. Rose? Miss Hawthorne, it's time to come back to reality. She stares ahead, mouth agape. You decide to take a look. At the corner of the desk stands a lonely figure. Oh, that's unsettling. I don't like that at all. The shape of the shadow is imposing. The source of light emanating from what appears to be a cell phone barely clings to the clawed hand of the being. You muster up the courage to let out a single, meek word. Hello? Oh. The fucking music changed and it's just...
Ah, Miss Hawthorne and Miss Mason. Yes, do come in. And please sit down. We have some business to discuss about your futures here.
Your boss takes a seat and produces a small stack of papers from his desk. You push Rose over to the chairs where your boss asked you to take a seat. Why did you want to see us, sir?
Forgive me for being cryptic with my messages. It has become a force of habit these days. First of all, I wanted to say happy birthday, Miss Hawthorne.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'd completely forgotten about it.
Today's your birthday, Rose.
It is. Thank you again, sir.
Forgive the informal nature of this meeting. Both of you are past due for an evaluation. Has it really been a year already? Where does the time go?
Everyone indulges in a chuckle.
Well, sir, shall we get the evaluation started? I'm certain we have a lot to talk about.
Rose begins to describe her research results. I'm starting to feel ashamed of myself. I really don't know why we were so scared before. It's just an employee evaluation, for goodness sakes. Every company has them, and usually a senior manager or boss has to conduct them. Rose was so freaked out that she completely forgot about her own birthday. I'm totally not gonna let her live that moment down for the rest of my days here. I wonder just how many more of my days I should give this company. She's gonna die. Oh no, I'm scared. It shouldn't be hard for me to find another job. My fame alone could trump any qualifications needed, and I could start over anywhere in the States now. Oh, why stop there? Their expressions are changing. We're lost in our own little world, and I feel like we're not hearing them say something to us. Uh-oh. Hell, why stop there? I could go overseas, really broaden my horizons. Rose hasn't stopped talking this whole time. I can't get a word in. Let her enjoy this moment. I'm sure any minute now our boss is going to give her that big promotion and title that she's always wanted. He really is charming and well-mannered. Who knew our boss would be this way? I admit he's kind of cute too.
Miss Hawthorne, your work ethics have been an invaluable asset to the company. Honestly, I don't know what this company would do without you.
Thank you, sir.
This concludes your part of the evaluation.
Your boss presses a button on his phone.
Thank you, Miss Hawthorne. Magnus will arrive here shortly to escort you back to the elevator.
Sir, I have one more question, please.
Make it quick, Miss Hawthorne.
About the senior researcher position?
Ah, yes. We can't forget about that issue now, can we?
Rose's eyes light up with excitement. Finally, the moment of truth. Congratulations on your new promotion, Miss Mason. Fuck! What? Nearly fell out of your chair for the moment the realization hit you.
Wait, what? You can't be serious, sir.
No, no. Rose is far more qualified than I am. What could you be thinking?
Calm down and listen, please, as the choice was not mine to make entirely. First of all, understand that in order to pass on the position requires a vote with the board. There have been numerous discussions about this topic, and plenty of sound arguments have been made on both of your behalf. At the recent meeting, we spoke at length about who would get the promotion. I recognize your qualifications, Miss Hawthorne, and for the past year I've been trying to get the vote to pass in your favor. However, Miss Mason has impressed the board many times over the year. She has their trust. So much that they demanded she be promoted to senior researcher instead.
You can't be serious.
Oh, she's crying. Oh, that's sad.
It's no secret that this company has had a rough year. Miss Mason knows that all too well with what our situation is like out on the front lines. She has demonstrated just how well she can put out social fires instigated by the media. Most of the board agrees. Ending consumer doubts and eradicating public stigma require a company spokesman with a higher position of authority. In other words, the board believes that Jenny needs to have the title in order to be credible as an expert on our product. She would become an indisputable voice for our industry.
So that's it. She's going to get my job because of her looks. That's not fair! That promotion should be mine!
I fought for you, Miss Hawthorne. I pushed your name hard. Regrettably, the position of senior researcher is now going to involve more of what Jenny does already.
Oh god, she's turning red.
This has to be some kind of cruel joke.
No, Miss Hawthorne, I would just refuse to subject a very shy, timid, and quiet researcher to the brutal slaughter that is the media spotlight. Miss Mason has already proven time and time again that she has what it takes to face cameras and debate hot topics on live televised broadcast to the world. Miss Hawthorne, you're a damn good scientist, but you have no aptitude with the media. You are no longer qualified for the senior researcher promotion.
Poor Rose. Sorry, that's a nonsense reference. That's at least what I did, not the line itself.
Magnus, please take Miss Hawthorne with you back to the elevator. Miss Hawthorne, thank you for your time. As you wish, sir. Please follow me, Miss Hawthorne.
Damn. Magnus and Rose leave.
Rose, I'm so sorry. You have nothing to be worried about. Miss Hawthorne may hold a grudge, but she will likely get over it in time. Now then, Miss Mason, about your promotion.
To be continued. Oh, Lord. Well, I did look back on it and see that the other to be continued screens did not actually leave it to be continued. Now is a good time to take a break and save your game. I did that already, but thank you. Do you want to continue? I'm ready to continue. Okay, at this point... Okay, those to be continued screens need to fucking change. Because I don't fucking know. I guess they are a good way to be like, hey, we're leaving this plot thread for a moment, moving along now. But like, shit, man. How will I ever know? I will only ever find out when I've caught up to all the updates, which is not going to happen anytime soon, I imagine, that
when I just there's a to be continue and then it doesn't continue. I don't know. I think at that point you could just take out the to be continued screen and then like just say, would you like to save? Like some games do that. Would you like to save? But I'm not gonna fucking tell Paul what to fucking do with his game. What the fuck am I? Who the fuck am I? Right? I don't know shit. But yeah, it's confusing to me because no one else does it. But you know what else no one else does? No one else puts in the time or effort to fucking make the to be continued screen so fucking interesting. Like the little the fucking sprite effects on that was fucking cool. So if you just took it out entirely, you'd be losing that. So yeah, I don't know. Whatever they do, I'm still gonna fucking play it. It's not a make or break scenario for me. But what it is the last part of this episode. It's a little shorter, but it's the end of a scene. I'm gonna fucking start up a whole new fucking scene right after a to be continued, just a fucking whatever. So thank you all very much for watching this episode of Wolfstar, Sins in Paradise. On the next one, we will continue with what the Taxman has to fucking say. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I have been the trained unprofessional, and you are not. Bye, everyone!